Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe Radhe everyone, good morning. So seems like from yesterday, our Mandir have no internet. We hope quickly recover. So just we try to read from and continue from yesterday. Then let's wait. Gurudev and Vrindava devotee also will join. Let's see. Shri Shri Radha Rasa Sudhanidhi, verse 211. O Shri Radha, when will I anxiously live in Vrindavan, remembering the nectar wave of your pastimes, thinking, Aho, it happened in this kunja. Here, Sri Radha, with her enchanting form, played new artful love sport. And here, see, the ocean of Rasa danced with her beloved. Once again, O Sri Radha, when will I anxiously live in Vrindavan, remembering the nectar wave of your pastimes, thinking, Aha, it happened in this kunja. Here, Sri Radha, with her enchanting form, played new artful love sport. And here, see, the ocean of Rasa danced with her beloved, anxiously living in Vrindavan. Commentary. Bereft of transcendental visions, Virahi, separation Shripada, wanders around in Shri Vrindavan, searching for his heart's beloved Shrimati, not being able to see Shri Radha anywhere. Shripada showed the great anguish of love in separation. Shripada felt in the previous verse, lamenting, Oh, Praneshwari, when will my heart burst into 100 pieces because I cannot see you? These are all words emanating from his most intimate self. These are all words emanating from his most intimate self. Weeping and weeping, he becomes overwhelmed and submits his heartache in these words. O Radha, I don't have anyone else in this world but you. Please look at me once when you hear me weeping thus. This weeping is the best means of attaining one's beloved. Suffering such anguish is the greatest sadhana. This kind of exclusive absorption in the beloved deity is even a greater treasure than the direct vision of the beloved. This is very interesting point. Once again, this kind of exclusive absorption in the beloved deity, this absorption means separation, but their mind is totally longing and remembering in the beloved deity, is even a greater treasure than the direct vision of the beloved. Hence, merciful Ishwari sometimes grants her transcendental audience to the devotee and then vanishing again, like a come and go hide and seek. When Sri Krishna vanished from the gopis during the Maharasa and then revealed himself again to the Braja Sundaris, gopis, that were afflicted by feeling of love in separation, who had given up everything to come and meet him in the deep forest in the dead of night, considering his lotus feet to be the essence of life. Mohan had caused gopis to suffer so much anguish of love in separation. The Braja Sundaris wanted to know why, on the pretext of questioning him about love in general, and Mohan made it clear to them that this kind of exclusive absorption in Mohan, caused by harsh separation, is absolutely required for attaining him and relishing his service. Quote from Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th Canto, 32-20. Like this. Shri Bhagavan said, O Sakis, just as a poor person who has once gained wealth and then lost it again can never stop thinking about his loss. Similarly, the devotees who have once seen me, Mohan, will never stop thinking about me when I temporarily vanish from their vision. Therefore, I do not always reveal myself, not even to the devotees who perform bhajan, simply to increase their eagerness. This also important point because Mohan himself says, he comes and again vanish from their vision because simply Mohan want to increase our eagerness. This is most important, this eagerness to see you, to meet you, to remember you, this absorption. Therefore, in order to make the meditation of his devotees unwavering and uninterrupted, the Lord does not always immediately grant his darshana to them. Swamini, that was Mohan, and here is Swamini. Swamini is even more merciful when Swamini, this is Manjari, when she secretly hears the Virapa lamentations out of separation of her maid servants. This she is Swamini. I will read again. When Swamini secretly hears the Virapa lamentations out of separation of her maidservants. Swamini said to herself, "How will you attain me unless you cry your heart out like that for me?" This is Srimati Radhika, how to see us. How will you attain me unless means without crying your heart out like that for me? Srimati knows very well how draw her maidservants completely to her lotus feet by making them so eager and anxious. This is our hope. Our Baba says, Srimati knows very well how to draw her maidservants completely. She knows completely how to make us attaining to her lotus feet. How? By making them so eager and anxious. So Srimati makes us eager and anxious to attain her lotus feet. The beloved deity is the enjoyer of Bhakti Rasa. Taking Shama Sundara with her Swamini secretly hears Vilapa of Virahi Dasi from Chaitanya Charitamrita. Even Krishna himself is astonished when Krishna sees the loving feelings and activities of his devotees. Even Krishna himself is astonished when Krishna sees the loving feelings and activities of his devotees. Only when this eagerness becomes very intense, the relish of the beloved comes. The relish of Srimati's beauty, sweetness, sweet pastimes, and sweet attributes within transcendental liberations awakened this great agitation within Shripada's heart. The relish of Srimati's beauty, sweetness, sweet pastimes, and sweet attributes within transcendental liberations awakens this great agitation within Shripada's heart, agitation, eagerness. Shripada wanders from Kunja to Kunja in Shri Vrindavan, searching for his beloved Ishwari. The natural beauty of Shri Vrindavan strongly reminds Virahi, Shripada of Shri Shri Radha Mohan's Lila Rasa. And Shripada thinks he's thinking in his Sadhaka Deha because he's missing now our Swamini and wandering to search Vrindavan. Where is our Swamini? And he thinks like this. In this Kunja, my Mohanagari, Radha, has played hundreds Mohan's Lila Rasa. In this Kunja, my Mohanagari, Radha, has played hundreds of ever fresh, artful pastimes with her dearmost Shyamasundara. The word Mohanangi is understood to mean Mohanagini, her body becomes beautified by Mahababa, Mohanagini, and enchants Shyamasundara, the Saki and Manjaris. This is Mohanangi. Shripada remembers the previously seen sweetness of Mohanangi's new artistry in lovemaking. The remembrance of this honey-sweet love artistry expands a great relish in Shripada's heart. Shripada's heart was burning in the fire of love in separation. During Smarana, Swamini infuses unlimited coolness within the heart of her Kinkari. The heart of her Kinkari is burning in the fire of separation. Swamini infuses by giving her relish of her own pastimes. Once more, Shripada comes to the bank of the Yamuna, and he sings, how sweetly my Rasanidhi Radha danced here with her beloved Shyamasundara. The remembrance of these sweet dancing pastimes of Shri Radha Mohan infuses boundless bliss into the heart of Shripada. In Lila Smarana, a consolation can be gotten. It's well. In Lila Smarana, a consolation can be gotten. When Smarana becomes intense, one thinks himself to be directly witnessing the Lila. This is a result of intense Smarana. What happens? Smarana become intense? One thinks himself to be directly witnessing, not to become enjoyer, become seer, witness, directly witnessing the Lila. This is the aim of Smarana, directly witnessing the Lila. On the level of prema, the Lila Smarana becomes so intense that Lila Smarana gives birth to the intuitive experience that one has a direct vision. Shripada is in the kingdom of Mahababa, and therefore the flavor of his Smarana is very deep. This is the reason why we are reading Virupaksha and Radha Rasa Sudhanidhi. Gurudev recommends this two books is very important. Shripada is in the kingdom of Mahababa, and therefore the flavor of his Smarana is very deep. It is as if he then directly takes part in those transcendental pastimes, and he prays, when can I thus anxiously live in Vrindavan, remembering the nectar stream of your sweet pastimes? When can I thus anxiously live in Vrindavan, remembering the nectar stream of your sweet pastimes? The essential teaching for a practicing devotee is that when Smarana becomes intense, he attains unbroken stream of Lila Rasa. In Lila Rasa, it seems that the devotee directly witnesses the Lila. Sometimes it looks as if this is the result of intense remembrance and not a direct experience. Therefore, even at that time, there will be great eagerness for direct contact, and the devotee will think it won't be long before I attain my deity directly. It won't be long before I attain my deity directly. The devotee then anxiously looks all around to see his deity directly and thinks, I understand. I'm getting it now. This is a sweet picture of how anxiously a devotee lives in Vrindavan. If it is so blissful to hear about such a condition, how blissful must it be then to directly attain that stage? The devotees will be blessed if they follow in Sripada Prabodhananda's footsteps. This is the mood of devotees in Vrindavan. When we will be in Vrindavan, which consciousness is important? The devotee then anxiously looks all around in Vrindavan to see his deity directly and thinks, I understand. I'm getting it now. This is a sweet picture of how anxiously a devotee lives in Braja. If it is so blissful to hear about such a condition, how blissful must it be then? Not only listen, then to directly attain that stage, the devotees will be blessed if they follow in Sripada Prabodhananda's footsteps. This is the way to be blessed. This is the end of verse 211 of Shri Shri Radha Rasa Sudhanidhi. If someone want to share something, some comments, we will read the verse again. Oh, Shri Radha, when will I anxiously live in Vrindavan, remembering the nectar wave of your pastimes and thinking, aha, it happened in this kunja. Here, Shri Radha, with her enchanting form, played new artful love sports. And here, she, the ocean of Rasa, danced with her beloved. Jai Jai Shri Radha. So, we are trying to wait Mungel Mandir internet recover. But seems like today we have to tolerate and makes us eager, seems like today. So I think let's stop here and hopefully we pray to meet Vrindavan's devotees in this evening and tomorrow morning again and again, very soon. Is this okay? Let's stop here today. ありがとうございました。Thank you so much. See you soon. Jai Jai Shri Radha.
Radhe Radhe Go